Okay, so we have the electric drive smart car.
Yep.
And about how much horsepower is it?
So it's about 41 horse. It's a 30 kilowatt motor.
Yeah.
And a 16.5 kilowatt hour battery.
Great, great. So how long will it last?
We're advertising about 85 miles right now. Most people do about 40 miles commute during the day or less. And we figure that at typical highway speeds, it's 4 or 5 hours of driving the car around the city. Now the car is running.
It's running. You can't even hear it.
You can't hear anything.
Where's the on-off switch again?
The on-off switch is down here. So this is...
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, and you can see the battery meter.
There. So this is state of charge. So it's a little, 95%.
Yep.
And this is battery draw. So that's real-time draw. The car has regenerative braking on it. So every time you leave off the throttle or you put the brake on, this meter will go into the positive and show that you're pumping power back into the battery.
Fantastic. So right now the car is on.
Yes.
Did you hear anything? I don't hear anything.
On-off switch, right?
How do you know? This is how we charge it?
The car comes with its own travel cord. Right where the gas tank is.
Right. Awesome.
That's it.
And
so this plugs into a 220 line.
Just like an electric dryer.
Like a dryer. Or we can put a 110 plug on it, and you can do just a regular 110 line.
And how long does it take on a 220?
At 220, about 4 hours to charge from 20 to 80%, and that's typically how most people do it. At 110, probably 12 or 14 hours to charge from 0 to 100.
Not bad.
So you drive during the day and charge at night.
Right. Good.
When you drive it, then, what I want you to recognize is when you leave off the throttle or put the brake on, you'll see the meter go green. So it's pumping power back in.
Okay.
So go ahead. You are on now. The parking brake is on.
Okay.
Now you can adjust right there. Move it up. It's remarkably large inside.
It is.
Yeah,
it is. I like it.
It's got 1 inch less legroom, I think, than a standard sedan.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you put your foot on the brake. Put it in drive.
Put it in drive?
Yep. You'll see drive here, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, were you going to back up? Put it in reverse?
Yeah, I was, I was going to ask you. I was like,
sorry.
Does it have that small
turn? Here, we'll give you some air conditioning too.
Okay.
Yep, should be good.
Okay, this is good.
And you are good to go.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Drive. Okay, so we're driving the smart car, the electric drive smart car.
But we couldn't get one.
And we can't hear anything. I'm going to turn off the air conditioning. The car is on right now. It's on. There's absolutely no sound from the engine, from anything. Unfortunately, I have the air conditioning off, so I can't hear. Okay. Okay, now there's a little... Okay, this is George Jetson sound. It sounds like you're cruising down, and then there's a battery meter instead of a tachometer, and the battery meter is telling me how many kilowatts I'm using. And then when I hit the brakes, so we come up to the Audi dealership. I don't know if the camera can hear this, but right now there's a... Just like George Jetson's pod. And it drives really nice. Good acceleration. The brakes are good. Okay, so the battery meter just showed me how it regenerated electricity. Okay. Now, the acceleration on this car is just like any other small car. It's not rocket fast. I'm not putting my foot down, but it's still very peppy. It goes. Feels like it has more torque than you would expect. There's a little meter here. Instead of it telling me tachometer, it's the RPMs, it's telling me kilowatts. Okay, so we're heading back. So at the stop sign, it sounds like the car is off. And now we're moving, and we're doing about 45 here. Turn the air conditioning back on. Now you can't hear. All you can hear is the air conditioning. So they're offering leases on this for $5.99 a month at the Fairfield Smart Car dealership, and they'll start getting.
You can get one of these.
I don't know. The difficult thing, Charlie, is that there's only 2 seats. So if you look behind you, there is no room for anybody else. So that would make it difficult. But for somebody who has to just ride around town, it's a perfect vehicle. If you're just riding from town, you think about it. If you're going back and forth to the train station, this is a good car. Why take a big SUV or a V12 German-made car when you could take one of these, right? So we're going to turn it off. There, let's turn off the air conditioning. The car's on right now. It's on. Now we're going to turn it off. That's it. Amazing.